Let's be honest with ourselves for a bit, okay? When it comes to the end of the world, we know it's going to come, whether it be through nuclear war, rampaging disease, which many would say is closer than ever before, or something else entirely, like aliens. The world will end, but some are trying to make sure that they're ready for this by making bunkers that will protect them from just about anything and everything. And some of them are already done and built, because it's the rich who are making them and stocking up for the next phase of humanity. Allow us to show you inside the most expensive billionaire bunkers. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. Vivos Europa 1. Let's start out with one that is absolutely only for the rich and famous. Vivos founder and CEO Robert Vicino announced Vivos Europa 1, which will be an invitation-only 5-star underground survival complex, similar to an underground cruise ship for the elite. Each family will be provided a private 2,500 square foot of floor area, capable of 2-story improvements for a total of 5,000 square feet of private living quarters. With fit and finish comparable to a mega yacht, each family member will hire their own architect and contractor to build out their living quarters to the custom standard that they desire. The expansive shelter is located in Germany and is one of the most fortified and massive underground survival shelters on Earth. Originally built by the Soviets during the Cold War, this shelter was a fortress for military equipment and munitions. After the DDR was merged with Germany, the German government inherited this relic and intended to use it for the same purpose of weapon storage. However, due to a law prohibiting the storage of ammunition near a major highway, the German government soon realized they could not continue with their plans and decided to auction this 76-acre complex. A wealthy investor purchased this entire property along with all of its improvements, both above and below ground. Vicino says, "We are proud to bring this epic project forward in these increasingly dangerous times." The complex includes over 21,108 square meters, 22,904 square feet of secured blast-proof living areas, and an additional 4,079 square meters or 43,906 square feet of above-ground office and warehouse buildings, including a train servicing depot. The typical chamber area is 5 meters wide, 16.40 feet by 6 meters tall, 19.68 feet, and 85 meters, 278.87 feet long. Collectively, there are over 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles of continuous tunnel chambers, equivalent to 71 Boeing 747 fuselages stretched end to end. All shelter areas are located behind 3 separate nuclear blast and radiation-proof vehicle entrances, and a number of other passages for access by people only. Each of the 3 main tunnel entrances include an outdoor security system, followed by a 40-ton hydraulic truck access door with hardened steel rods which expand into the surrounding encasement, and a second set of massive steel doors providing an airtight seal shut, protecting against chemical, biological, and gas intrusion. The underground main traffic corridors are large enough to allow mechanical transportation of heavy equipment to almost any point within the complex. So yeah, it's built to survive just about everything, and you will be safe there, so long as you are invited to be safe within it. Number 6. The Zombie Bunker. The idea of zombies taking over the world has become so real that they are taking precautions to try and make shelters for when the rising of the dead happens. If you still don't believe that these zombie bunkers exist, you need to head no further than London, England to find one. This place was built head to toe to deal with the threat of not only zombies, but people who might want to try and break into the bunker to save themselves, even if it meant costing others their lives. So, the bad people that you see on Walking Dead. The place itself is layered with concrete and iron, perfect to make sure that zombies don't break in at all, but the creator knew that people had to be comfortable and able to move around in it. So there are actually movable walls within the complex, and there are windows that you can see out of. But when it's in lockdown mode, the windows get concrete sheets put behind them. The walls on the inside are moved into defensive positions, and no one is getting in, period. Also clever is that the bunker features a drawbridge of all things to let people in or out. Sure, it's likely that this place won't be used for its intended purpose, but hey, it could be used one day for something else, and given the advancements, it's a place that you'll be safe in for just about everything. Number 5. The Safe House. Well, clearly this is one that is worthy of being on the list. The name says it all, right? The modern aesthetics of this bunker within Poland is literally to save one from blast, or if a zombie apocalypse broke out, the walls are like that of a transformer. They convert into comfortable safe rooms, and every area of this bunker is well protected and is surrounded by lush green gardens and a swimming pool, if you want to take a dip in the pool, even during an apocalypse. We'll question the swimming in the end times for a bit, mainly because it's possible the water in the pool will be evaporated before things cool down for us to swim, but everything else seems fair and legitimate. Number 4. Vivos X Point. Vivos X Point is near the Black Hills of South Dakota, and it consists of 575 military bunkers that served as Army munitions depot until 1967. Presently being converted into a facility that will accommodate about 5,000 people, the interiors of each bunker are outfitted by the owners at a cost of between $25,000 to $200,000 each. The price depends on whether they want minimalist space or a home with high-end finishes. The compound itself will be equipped with all the comforts of a small town, including a community theater, classrooms, hydroponic gardens, a medical clinic, a spa, and a gym. Now, if you're doing the math, yes, this is the same company who made the uber luxury bunker in Germany. Thankfully, this one isn't invitation only, even though it does still come at a cost. Number 3, the Survival Condo. Developer Larry Hall's Survival Condo in Kansas utilizes 2 abandoned Atlas missile silos built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to house warheads during the early 1960s. Our clients are sold on the unique advantage of having a luxury second home that also happens to be a nuclear-hardened bunker, says Hall, who is already starting to work on a second survival condo and another silo on site. This aspect allows our clients to invest in an appreciating asset as opposed to an expense. The survival condo has several different layouts, from 900 square feet half-floor residence to 2-level 3,600 square foot penthouse that starts at $4.5 million. Owners have access to their homes and the facilities at any time, whether a disaster is imminent or they just want to get away from it all. And the complex features a pool, general store, theater, bar, and library. The condo association sets the rules for the community, and during an emergency, owners would be required to work 4 hours a day. Oh, how kind. Number 2, the Corby family residence. Many families go to great lengths to protect themselves and their homes, as we've already shown, but for the Corby family, they went beyond that. This family from Hollywood Hills have gone to extreme lengths to ensure that their family is protected no matter what comes their way. For example, California is known for earthquakes, so the Corbys made it so the foundation of their home, which is huge, has 30 feet of concrete as its base, meaning that not even the worst of earthquakes will be able to crack it. The house is also built to survive nuclear and chemical attacks, which is fair to protect from the given current state of the world. But wait, there's more. There's a panic room within the house where they can not only see everything via camera footage, but they can control their very impressive security system, which is so advanced that it actually has the ability to release fog onto the grounds. Or if there is an attack on a global scale and they want to be safe and secure, there is an underground bunker beneath the house that can keep them safe and fed for about 6 months, because you can never be too careful apparently. Number 1, Opidum. Opidum is the largest billionaire bunker in the world. Located in the Czech Republic, this one is in the middle of the mountains. The construction of this particular bunker began back in 1984, at the time of the Cold War, and now is ready to offer protection for any sort of apocalypse. The bunker includes a gym, spa, cinema, library, and other luxurious facilities. The bunker is actually so gorgeous that you wouldn't want to leave this heavenly place. This one was constructed by Jakub Zamzaril, a successful real estate businessman. The price will set you back around $8 million if you want to own it, which, if we're being honest, seems like a worthy investment just to live in, let alone survive the end of the world in. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at the bunkers of the rich and famous and beyond, and how they stack up to what might just happen at the end of the world? Are you surprised that so many billionaires are going and making bunkers and homes to withstand the various apocalypses that could arise? Which of these would you personally feel the most safe in? Do you know another that should be on our list? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.